we're gonna be doing speed tracks for this. F-type, yeah, sure. Put a name. We got Novice, Expert, and Master courses. We're gonna try to knock out all 3 of them. Start with Novice. 12 tracks in total to do. It is, of course, going to run like trash because it's a Super FX game. Looks impressive. Not the most practical in how it plays. Also, checkpoint based, so we're gonna have some real fun with that. Also with trying to boost our way around and not get turned around. It's so swingy. Like, you try to correct yourself, and because of the lag with the game, you're gonna find yourself overcorrecting. Lap. I'm at the beginner courses, so it's... Well, I was gonna say it's fortunately easy, and then I went off-road for, like, way longer than I should have. So, maybe I should just not... I should learn to not talk. It should be a straight shot here. Actually, no. Which dot am I? Am I the red dot on the minimap? I think I'm the red dot. Yeah, I'm the red dot. Okay. I mean, you grew up with this game, Leslie. Well, strap in and relive your childhood, for better or for worse. I know people rag on this game. Honestly, I don't think it's the worst game out there. Like, it's definitely impressive for the time. But also, what it has in graphic capabilities, it does lack in, like, sufficient gameplay. Like, if you're looking for a good racing game, you're better off playing F-Zero. But if you want to look her, oh boy, this game has got you covered. I think it's also on NSL at this point. Oh god. The ramp. Or the half pipes. Where you can go out of bounds. I do like the getting the underwater look here. And it is, of course, that can mess you up if you overcorrect. And you will overcorrect a lot in this game, so be ready for that to happen. Lap 2. Alright, not bad, not bad. Also gotta make sure we don't take too much damage. That's another thing we always have to worry about. Get hit enough times? Well, your car's totaled. Have fun, fucko. Checkpoint. Alright, peel off all that damage. Final lap. We just need to not muck this up one more time, and we're golden. Plenty of time to get to the next checkpoint. Gotta trudge through the water again. Looks like the game does have its fair share of rubber banding as well. Turn, it should be a straight shot at this point. Nice and easy. That's actually a pretty good run through that course. Setting pretty decently for setting a new best overall. Alright, now the bonus stage. I don't think we're gonna need the bonus stage for at least the novice class, but sure, we'll play it for the fun of it. Right through each gate to add extra bonus time to your clock. But if we can take the shortcut going this way and instead cross the starting line, we can get ourselves an extra life instead. Which I don't have to worry about damage or anything like that. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble because, oh boy, this truck sure controls. Get us an extra life. Alright. And 75 seconds of extra time going to the next course. Yeah, we should be fine. Sunset Valley. A lot of straightaways, which, good, the less turning I gotta do, the better. Already got hit. Already charged into a wall. Oh. Okay, that's not what I want. Oh, am I gonna have to worry about, what do you call them? We're gonna have to worry about falling rocks later. Good, let's heal. Let's checkpoint. Oh, I still have some boost. I should probably put that to good use. Alright, so whatever I have of that boost. Okay, dodge the cones that time. This is looking to go pretty solidly. Checkpoint. Alright, final lap. Find the deer passing. Once more, put that boost to good use. Oh, there's the rocks. I didn't get hit by it, unfortunately. Yeah, that could have been a bit disastrous. Checkpoint. And finish. And another very smooth race on our part. We just got one more race to do, and then we're done with Novice. 30 seconds faster than the best time so far. Well, all we got left is Night Owl. Ooh, let's see if we can get this in under 10 minutes. It's our overall time. I think we've got a decent shot for that. But this is also looks to be a much more complicated course than the previous one, so the jury's out on that. Especially with some of these jumps. Speed up, give me boost, speed up, speed up. Across the ramp. That's just the checkpoint. Evidently, second place is right behind me, too. That's what a lap looks like. Now we just gotta replicate that, like, 2 more times. No problem. No problem for us. Especially since I think I'm adjusting pretty decently to the controls and how delayed it is. Like most Super FX games, the game is choking on its graphics. There has to be somebody out there who has ROM hacked like a bunch of the, like, all the Super FX games and make them run at, like, not 5 FPS. Oh, God. That was a bad jump. On lap 3, right? Yeah, I'm on lap 3. Let's just keep cruising. On lap 3, we should be fine, because I notice my damage meter. Oh, well, if we're just gonna grab that, then yeah, we're perfectly fine now. Checkpoints. A little bit more boost never hurts anyone. Least of all me. Alright, nice and cleanly, that's the novice course done. Class cleared. Yeah, well under 10 minutes. Hell yeah. Almost shaved off an entire minute off that. Rad. Rad. Got the 9:30 in-game time, yeah. Anyway, and since the game saves, that record saved on my cartridge, and I can try to beat it if I ever feel like playing this game again after today. I'll probably load it in from time to time. All right, expert. Starting off with King's Forest. Let's see how mean the expert courses are. compared to the novice courses we just did. Well, I need to make that turn a lot sharper if I want to get the extra boost power. Already noticeably a lot sharper turns than we've had to make before, so I guess we better start getting used to that. There's our checkpoint. Bit of a boost. One lap done, although second place is right behind me and is very angry with me. Get off my tail. Good. Cross the rickety bridge. I assume that's supposed to be a rickety bridge anyway. A little hard to tell. Oh, well, not getting that boost power. WD has the record at like 7 minutes. Okay. I'm not going to be trying for a world record or anything like that, but it's interesting to see how well I can do in some of these. Cross the rickety bridge once more. Missed the boost once more. Uh-oh. Come on, get back on track, me. Too sharp. That should be the finish line, right? Yeah. As they come in from behind trying to ram me. That was adequate. I don't think that was anything to write home about. Yeah. Not being the best time currently. But that's fine. Being the best time is more of a bonus than anything else. Alright, well, hypothetically, this should be an easier course. Not many turns you gotta make. Looking at the minimap, anyway. Oh, but we've got half pipes. Half pipes to ruin my day. And water. Oh, I think that was there was a boost off to the side as well. Oh well. I'll have to remember that for next lap then. Oh god. Oh god. And we're gone. Splash. Off the track they go. Let's try again. Boost! Not like that, though. There's more boost over here. So remember to get that boost this time. Alright. Let's handle ourselves a bit better. Played with fire a bit, but you know what? We did not go off the edge, so that is fine by me. boost from there. Oop. Stay on the track. Good, good. I shouldn't need to heal off the damage. We're on last lap. I lose to taking too much damage. And I should really be ashamed of myself. Charge across water. Alright. Last possible point for me to screw everything up. And we're good. Alright. Let's get across the finish line. Landing in the water hazard is a penalty stroke. We're not only playing the wrong game, we're playing the wrong sport. I mean, it is a penalty stroke if we go in the water. Just a penalty against the car's life. Oh wow, we're ahead of the best time now. I guess after laughing our way to the bottom of the ocean, we got our act together. Alright, expert class bonus 2. Should be okay time-wise, so once again, we're going to be looking to get an extra life out of this. Means we're going to take the shortcut. As to say, we're going to try to take the shortcut. We should be able to take the shortcut. May not get that much bonus time out of it, but... oh, we might be cutting it close for just straight up crossing the finish line as well. Ah. Damn. And I wish crossing over the lap, the starting point afterwards, would have still counted. But oh well. White land, I sense snow in my future, and I don't like it. Extra time aplenty. We just need to not die. Oh, I like the straightaway that we get to start with. Turn, 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 turn. Okay. Your six stunt? Nope, not those kinds of six stunts. Oh boy. I sure love this game sometimes. Well, that's a lot of time wasted. Not impossible to recover. We did walk in here with a ton of bonus time after all, but man, does that bite. I think any hope of getting the best time on this class just went out the window. Oh well. Not a big deal, though. Thanks to rubber banding, we should still be able to at least catch up with the rest of the competition. Jumps are always the scariest thing in this game because you don't know if you're gonna land well or not. It's so hard to tell how you're gonna land. And it could just all go to crap. Turn. Didn't turn well enough. Out of my way. This is my second place spot. There is no way I'm catching up to first place, though. I don't think. First place is so far ahead of everyone else. Oh! Snowball is on the course as well. Lovely. Actually... Hey, we're back in first. For how long? That's an excellent question. Just for an amount of time. Get me over the finish line. Let's get out of here and on to the last course. No more snow for me. Really? We're still ahead of the best time, huh? And you want them that how? 2 words. Rubber banding. Yeah, I slowed down for me. How nice of them. Alright, well, if we can do well enough on this course, we might be able to get ourselves a new best on this course as well. I didn't think we were gonna be able to pull that off. Alright, off we go. Once more to the races. Alright, where can I fall off in this course? Because that's gonna, of course, be the number one concern. As if I can fall off on this course at all. Maybe I can. There's all my boost power. Gotta wait for a straightaway before we start boosting. Oh god. Alright. Not a bad first lap. Just gotta keep that momentum. Fuck it. It's not worth it to get the boost. It's not worth it to get the boost. I definitely would like to try for it, but you need to be ready for that turn. You gotta make such a sharp turn. If I'm able to get it, it's gonna be pretty much pure fluke. As the other boost on the course is very easy to get. Like, things would have to go horribly wrong for you to miss it. Alright, final lap. Yep, I missed the boost again. That's fine, that's fine. We're actually very well ahead of the competition as well, I just noticed. Very comfortably ahead. Rubber banding may have something. Remember when I said things would have to go horribly wrong to miss that boost? Yeah, that sure aged well. God damn it. whatever. Course done. That's the second class cleared. And probably a new best for the course. Oh yeah. Damn, crushing all the times. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we got one last set of courses to do. And of course, they're gonna be the hardest ones. The master courses. Lakeside, first up. Recall, these ones are very strict with the timing. So we're gonna need to bring our A game. Let's see what we can do. Let's enjoy all the Nintendo banners on the sides, in case you forgot that this was a Nintendo game. That boost. I did not have that much... Uh-oh. That much time left. Crash out the bridge, I figured. Alright, we, hard to say whether I'm doing good, bad, or average right now. I survived the first lap, so that's at least gotta mean something. Second lap, going solidly so far. Good, good. Pretty clean. Missed the boost, but that's fine. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna go out of bounds from that jump for a second. That was going solidly for a time, and then, like, the last leg of that lap happened. Still do have our life, though, so be thankful for that, me. That was an interesting jump, to say the least. Grab the boost that's there. Okay. I thought I was going out too, so I'm glad I didn't. Damn, that was really bad. Holy moly. That's 222 for this course, huh? I could have done a lot better. Big ravine. Let's hope this one goes a bit better than the last one. One way to find out. Driving. for the launch forward. Appreciate it. Alright, no boost for me. We'll live with that. Oh my god, really? That sucks. That sucks real bad. Oh, that's so much time I lost to that. And that's not to say that my damage has seen better days. A manner of speaking. Okay, still did get the boost. Oh god. Looked like I was ready to climb a goddamn mountain there for a second. Alright, lap 2. Not horrible, not horrible. Take the turn. Not a whole lot of time left. At least if I can survive this, we're gonna have a, oh god, falling rocks. Good. Great. I love that. If we can survive this, we'll have a bonus stage coming up so we can get some additional, bonus time. Oh god. I think that's gonna be it. It's falling, especially when it's not overclocked. Hi, Red Lion. Well, got destroyed in that race. Let's give this another go. Got a few bad crashes, so if we could just not have that happen. Oh, no, bad crashes are back in action. Not make a habit out of it. A little bit of damage healed. Cross that checkpoint with a lot more time. Not crashing and having to wait for my car to get reconstructed helps with that a little bit. That does not, though. The lesson just take turns a lot slower. Is that what I'm getting from this? I can do this. I don't think that does anything. If it does, I'm unaware of it, besides just pure lux. Now I could also change the camera angle if I wanted to, if you wanted first-person Stunt Race FX, which I'm not sure anybody really asked for, but here we are. Alright, not a bad turn. It's this turn that we crashed on. last time. Yeah. Find the rocks. Oh my god, how do I keep messing that one up? It's just I need to go straight down the middle. I wish I could say that it was that easy, but it's a lot harder than it looks in Stunt Race FX. I guess some may already look hard to do. Whoop. Adequate. Okay, checkpoint should be coming up. And go amigo. Now, just to get to the goal. How hard could it be? Rocks once again. Get a little bit more boost power. Hey, we actually did that part properly this time. It's a goddamn Christmas miracle. Alright, a little bit of extra bonus time. Not a whole lot, but it is still some bonus time. And we're gonna get some more from the bonus stage here, too. And hopefully an extra life to make up for the one that we used up here. We're doing so bad. Compared to the best time, anyway. We're surviving, and surviving in Master Class is really, like, you're already a pro for surviving. Now, let's try to get us an extra life here. Just go make this turn. I need to use the boost a bit more. Nice to more effective means. Wish I could see where I was going, camera. Let's see if we can get any extra bonus time before we, 4 seconds? Eh. It's something. And an extra car, of course. Alright. 2 courses left to go. Clouds here to deal with now. Oh, well, I saw that boost, and it went bye-bye. Remember that for next lap, me. This course has a lot of straightaways, so it feels like it's not going to be that bad. Of course, not being able to see... Oh, hey! Star Fox R Wings. Not being able to see where I'm going when I dip down into the clouds is not going to be, what's the word? Good? Ah, fuck. Of course, neither is that when that happens. The clouds are causing a bit of lag? I think the game is causing a bit of lag. Not just the clouds, buddy. I need that damage shield badly. I guess it's a bit more noticeable lag when the clouds show up. Checkpoint. I don't know why they bothered to include the timer. Since you're already racing against other folks, like, it could have just been like a first, second, third, fourth thing instead of the arcade racer style that like Outrun and Rad Racer use, where you have to hit the next checkpoint before time elapses, but whatever, I'm not a game developer. Uh-oh. I might be running out of time shortly, though. Not quite good enough. Okay. I mean, we did have a bad crash. I think if we didn't have said crash, we would have been okay. But yeah, not picking up the boost certainly didn't help either. Missing some of the boost that was on the track. The crash in particular just took up too much time. Boost. It's gonna be straight away for a bit, and then turn. Good, good. Get out of my way, car. Some R-wings. The worst crash. Honestly, it's not the type of crash where the whole car falls apart and needs to be reconstructed. We're fine. But all the smaller crashes aren't exactly helping my case any either. Also swinging around a lot more, which not exactly helpful either. No boost there. And imagine the amount of time they give you when you hit a checkpoint is supposed to be enough to the next checkpoint, but sometimes I wonder about that. Like here in particular. Am I gonna run out of time again? Like, I feel like I could have played this segment a bit better, but didn't feel like I played it that badly either. Alright, we got one last shot, and if we don't get here, we're gonna have to redo the whole course. And that's not to mention we still got one more course after this one. If there's any time to go into focus mode, it's gonna be here. I really used, like, barely any boost. Alright. Now I need the damage healed. Where's the other boost? I think it's right at the start of the course. It'll be like right up here. right there. That boost as well. I mean, like, as much boost as humanly possible. I'm losing a bit of time on each lap, it seems. Am I losing time fast enough to lose this race? I sure hope not. Yeah, I'd like to not have a head-on collision with an R-Wing. Uh-oh. Alright, that's some time lost. Should still be able to get into the last lap, but we are not going to have much time at all. Oh, if we want to escape from here, we really need to bring our A game now, of all times. Good. The whole running out of time thing. Oh, I just took too much damage. Alright. I don't know if we would have had enough time anyway. We were cutting it close. I think we do need to go into that course with a little bit more bonus time than what we had. So we may need to assess based off of how we do in these first two courses, whether to go for additional time in the bonus stage or go for the extra life. I think if we went strictly for bonus time in the bonus stage, we might have been okay, but, you know, having the extra life is always good. We'll assess based on how we do in these first two courses, though. I know we took a bad crash in particular on the second course, so there's 100% room for improvement. Who needs boost? I mean, I would have liked boost, but who's counting? Alright, aside from not getting the boost, not a bad lap one. You got for me though, lap 2. Almost out of bounds, that's what you got for me. I think we are gaining time though, with our performance so far. Oh, and no boost again for me. Alright, final lap. Let's see how much bonus time we can pull into it. I think we pulled, what, 4 seconds in last time? So we can pull, like, the 10 seconds we were working with before. And then we're going to be cruising. Good, good. actually get the boost this time. Except whatever's left of the boost. Second place, but that's fine. 11 bonus seconds. More than double what we had last time. Still not as good as the best time, sure. But still a lot better than our last attempt. Alright, big ravine once again. And that's when we... The run where we made it through the big ravine, we definitely messed up a lot more than the run where we made it through the first course. Let's see if we can improve on that. Only to find out, though. I really should just save the boost for straightaways. That's kind of what I'm learning here. Best surf for that as opposed to when we have to do like these very tight turns. Yeah, this is a decent straightaway for boosting. At least for a little bit. Ah, goddammit. I tried to prevent that from happening, and it still fucking happened. Alright, walk it off. Didn't even get the boost. Okay, this run through the ravine is starting to fall apart. Alright, 19 seconds. Keep an eye on that when we cross the starting line again. See if we can improve on 19 seconds. I'll accept that. That went a lot slower and it worked out for me. Slight brush with the boulders, but that's fine. Alright, looks like we're floating around that 19-second mark. Uh-oh. See if we can maintain that pace. 19 seconds is a amount of bonus time I feel pretty good about. Straight away. Brake a bit so we can make that turn without crashing too bad. Avoid rocks. Start swerving a bit. Next bonus time. 17 seconds. Okay. I don't remember. I want to say it's 8 seconds we had last time. After our second race. So we are doing noticeably better than last time, but let's see what we can get for bonus time. I think I am doing well enough that I'm comfortable with going for the extra life instead of going for bonus time. I mean, any bonus time I can get is definitely going to be a boon in here, but I'm good with taking the shortcut and just saying, screw bonus time, I want an extra life. Not getting that bonus time, but that's fine. A whole 4 seconds to our name. Less than the lap, but, you know, 4 additional seconds from the bonus stage. Alright. "71 seconds going into this course. That's gotta be adequate enough. If it isn't, I will be sad. Not to say that the amount of time we had before was, like it was impossible or anything like that, but boy, did I have to be near flawless if I wanted to succeed there. Oh, except that crash. That's a little less fortunate. There's a boost at the end here. Do off that damage, because I know one of our runs ended because we took too much damage. I'd like to not have that experience again. Good, good, good. Trudge through the clouds again. Oh god. It seems to be that particular point that is giving me grief. Oh, and I missed the boost right in front of me. Good job, me. Doing great. Alright, heal. Ensure that I can get to the end of this. Just a boost, that's fine. Question is going to be, how much bonus time am I going to be walking into the final race with? That, in particular, is going to be the million-dollar question. Well, lost a little bit of time, but that's not surprising. but still have 13 seconds of leeway. Doable. And we got a bunch of extra lives, too, which will help us a fair bit. Alright, last course, Harbor City. We can successfully get 3 laps done of this, and we're golden. Alright, how the hell is this course laid out? That is the first thing I need to figure out. And 63 seconds when we cross the starting point for the first time is gonna be our benchmark after we do our first lap. See how much that time changes. We have to go through water too. Oh, that blows ass. Alright, half pipes are back, which I need to be careful not to go outside of. There is also a boost on the first half pipe in the course. Oh, and just part of the half pipe's out of order at one point. Alright! Well, we're going to be having a fun one then, I can tell. We got more half pipes. So there's just a lot of half pipes is what we're needing to deal with here. Should comfortably, as long as we don't have anything major happen, should decently comfortably have enough time on the clock. That also means we have to make sure not to botch any half pipes. Pull ahead of you, use a little bit of our boost power. Oh god! I approached that half pipe at a very awkward angle, holy moly. Alright, we've got extra lives, though. I think I've established that I have more than enough time for this. Just all a matter of execution. And I missed the boost. Good. I love that. Anytime you don't have all 4 wheels on the ground is always a scary thing in this game. Like, am I going to take a bad crash? Am I going to go off course? What's going to happen? Am I going to be perfectly okay? No one knows. The left side of the second half pipe is out of order. Shit. Some damage shield. Feels like we're doing pretty okay so far. I need to see when we hit the next checkpoint, how much time did we have before we crossed the checkpoint. Use that as somewhat of a measure. Oh god! Well, glad to hear that you love this game. I wouldn't say it aged well, but it's certainly fun for the time. And you can definitely still get fun out of it today like I am right now. Goodbye. Wait, fuck. I'm still alive. What? I thought I was going out of bounds. What? Well, fuck, man. I'll take it. We're on the final lap now. Should have more than enough bonus time, just as long as I don't go off course. Through the water once more. A little bit more boost power. I think that's going to be the last of the boost power we get for this course, too, so better make it count. Uh-oh. Okay. Balance myself again. Good, good. Another half pipe. Are we good? I think we're good. Because, yeah, right after here is the goal. Oof. Oof. Had to redo the masterclass once. But otherwise, went decently smoothly. And true, we didn't have Gran Turismo Forza or anything like that. That said, we did have F-Zero by this point. Yep, not a new best, but we survived, and that's the important thing. Which also means we get credits. Not too bad of a game for when it comes to Super FX games. Usually Super FX games fall under the tech demo sort of deal. But this one was okay. Definitely didn't have quite the same level of impact as, like, Star Fox. I think Star Fox was also, like... Was that the... What game... Was Star Fox the first game to use the Super FX, or was there, like, another game that launched on the same day? I assume it was just Star Fox was the first one with the Super FX. This from the Blockbuster secondhand. Nice. I think this copy I got at my local game store like 2 months ago at this point. Might be something I'll rope local friends into playing from time to time. I can see that being like a way you get games. Now, if only I could get one of like the Blockbuster exclusive games, the ones that go for like loads of money now. Where's that game clearing list? Let's go add Stunt Race FX to it. Where is it? I have it somewhere in here. Fuck it, I know how I can call it up. There we go. I can just pull it up like that, put in the dang Nightbot command. Stunt Race FX on SNES. Damn. Alright, it's in there now. Uniraces is also a good one. I should stream that at some point. There is also the stunt tracks, yes. I think I'm gonna mess around with that more on my own, though. I got credits, so I'm considering that a clear.